We live? Now it's working. Perfect, 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 perfect. Well, this is my first time doing this, so of course there is audio problems. But anyways, this is the modpack Terrafirmagreg, a realistic-based modpack with well, progression that's real kind of based on realism in human history and such. So, the first step is, I guess, to look at the objectives that we have. I have played this mod pack a bit before, a few minutes or hours. I don't really remember exactly how much, but I know there's a progression system. Quite expensive through different eras. There seems to be tips and tricks about different parts of this game. Backpacks, nether, some other things that can be of interest later on. But my main priority now should be the Stone Age. So I'm using a new version of this. This is an alpha. This is I don't know if I should be using this version, but I'm using it anyways. But if this breaks, that's on me. Anyways, our first task in the Stone Age is to get food. In Terrafirmagreg, the world is a harsh place, and one of the most important aspects of survival is being able to obtain food. Most food by itself, it yields little nutritional value, while others can be deadly if not cooked. Your hunger is represented by the green bar next to your health. So that's the green bar down there, I'm assuming. But I don't think food, at least simple food sources, should be a problem quite yet. So, wrong button. I'll start off by getting tools. So I found sticks already. That's the first thing I did. I picked up sticks from the ground, but now I also have to get sticks from, rocks from the ground, which I'll do right now. Rocks like this. Now that I have completed the first step, finding some rocks on the ground. Well, then we nap. This is a primitive way of making tools. You hit rocks on each other, making tools. If I remember correctly, making an axe is done by napping it like this. And yes, it is. Stone axe head. And when we have a stone axe head, we can combine this with a stick, making a stone axe. Seems to have different... I did not expect creepers to inhabit this world. And of course, this is a hardcore survival world. So, I guess I'll have to try this again. Oh well, I'll generate a new world. This was unexpected, to say the least. Okay, so we're back after a quick intermission of being absolutely obliterated by a creeper. Let's try this one more time. So, as I said, this is a realistic mod pack. I'm playing in hardcore. I forgot to mention that because I want to have a very realistic experience of playing a realistic mod pack. So I'll look at these quest books. I was going to look in them before I died. This contains information I have in my inventory, so I'll just dump it. This one, Terrafirmagreg. Oh, this is a guide to the main mod pack, the main mod, Terrafirmagreg. It's one of the biggest parts of Terrafirmagreg. So, I'll begin with the same step as I did last time. I'll pick rocks and sticks from the ground, making my first tool. So you could say that we're in the Stone Age right now, as the achievements say in the quest book. These Stone Age achievements. So our goal in this age is to make an anvil, it seems like. A copper anvil and a crafting table. It's not as easy as hitting a log a few times and crafting a crafting table in your inventory, unfortunately. So I'll make myself an axe, the most important tool of survival, I'd argue. In real life, at least. And we'll cut down a tree. This oak log seems to know that's positioned very badly. I'll cut down this one instead. I'll turn on the volume a bit. Okay. So, like in real life, trees fall. It's not that. This is not a mod pack where trees stay up in the air after you cut down the first log. The entire tree falls. Physics. Ain't that right? Now you have a few logs that we can manage to use somehow. I'm not sure what the first goal should be. Maybe a place to settle. There's a minimap. I'm not sure if I want to use it. That seems unrealistic. Right. Anyways. Settlements in the past have usually based themselves around rivers, because rivers are a good way to get water to grow and drink and such. So I'll find a nice river to settle down by, I think. Minecraft YouTuber detected. Well, that's not incorrect. Now I'm officially a Minecraft YouTuber, you could say. So this river, down here, where does it flow? It flows that way. South. I'll follow it and see if I get to a lower ground. I don't want to fall and get eaten by piranhas or any other animal. That's a risk when surviving, getting eaten by predators. I'm not a predator yet. I don't have guns. I don't have a spear even. Limited resources at my disposal at the moment. But I'm sure I'll find some stuff to make useful things out of eventually. What is this? This is generated very incorrectly, I believe. But it looks like a building. A ruin of some sort. I won't be able to get over there. I'll go some other place first. Oh, clay sources. Oh, I found clay. Can I mine it by hand? Yes, I can. Only one clay though. Clay is an important part in ceramics. and you can make pots and stuff with it. Try to make a shovel. That's not how you make a shovel. How do you make a shovel per chance? This shows how you make a knife. Could be useful. Napping. I want to nap a shovel. Oh, it's like I did, but upside down. Like this. And I messed up. Like this. And a shovel head. Put it together and we have a shovel. Perfect. Set some clay. Can be useful later on. For making pots and pans and all the above. Can you be used for cooking food or storing water? Okay, that should be enough. I don't know if I dare jump down the river. It seems very steep. I'll do it. Whoa! Okay. We're swimming down the river. Ooh, there's a low part. I could settle next to, hopefully. Fishes in the water. Could be a good way to get food later on. Look at that, what's this? Native silver deposit. Might be useful later. Anyways. This might be a nice place to settle on this delta. Where the two rivers connect. Like on this, do you call it peninsula? This peninsula, right here. Oh, what happened? It sounded like something was breaking apart under me. Anyways, now this is a nice place. I like this. I'll settle here for now. Maybe on this part instead. But we have water, we have trees over there, and yeah, nice. This seems nice. An open field. A lot can be done here. Okay, so what's next on the agenda? Make a knife. Well, I could do that quite fast if I had another rock. I'll pick up some over here and make myself a knife or two, like that. Oops, like this. And there we have 2 knife heads, which I can use to make, well, 2 knives. That can be handy. So here's make my first tools and shovel. Oh, stone tools. Well, here's all the tools I can make out of stone. I don't know if I need any of these right now. Maybe a javelin would be useful. In case I meet a dangerous animal or similar. I don't want to get killed this easy, like my previous run. Okay. A good defensive weapon, you could say. Also make a knife. Now we have a varied hotbar with tools and weapons. Should sort it like this. Now I'm ready to make a house. Or it isn't as easy. It isn't that easy in this mod pack, but I'll come as close as I can. So straw. Straw. I know exactly how I get straw. I played this for. I hit grass with my knife. And I obtain lots of straw. It can be used in varying things, items I can make. Perfect. Okay, now we have a bit more than a stack. Can I make them into blocks? I can make them into blocks. I can also make a hat. Straw hat. I look like a farmer. That's cute. But if I make them into straw blocks, can I make them back into straw? Yes, I can. Always good to have a storage block. Well, I can make a house out of straw, actually. Could have a primitive hut. Can I make slabs? Yes, I can. Night is falling as well. I'm expecting it to be extremely dark when night falls. Can walk through it. How should I make this? No, not like that. Just like this. No. Move this one. Oh. Perhaps like this. There we go. We almost have a completed hut now. Perfect for surviving the night, I hope. Well, it won't be so protective, it's just a head above my head, to say, at least. And there we go. Small little hut. Very primitive, I like it. Okay, so next step. Start a pit kiln. So this is a pit kiln, a primitive way of smelting ores. That's how they did smelt ores before they made the furnace. They put things in a hole and put it on fire. Well, that's the next step in this part, but I'm not so desperate to get there yet. I want to get a normal fire first, so I have fire pit. I need a fire starter, which is just 2 sticks vertically. And then if I remember it correctly, I need to throw down 3 logs on the ground and put it on fire. No, that was not how you did it. I need 3 sticks and 1 log. I used too many logs there. 3 sticks and 1 log. 1, 2, 3, 1. Then put it on fire. There we go, now we have a fire started. Get some light in the night. Wonderful. I see I have some wheat here. Harvest it. It's a primitive food source. I can eat it raw, I believe. But of course I won't do it because that's not so nutritious. I'm a bit thirsty, so I'll drink some water down the river. Hopefully don't die of bacteria or salmonella. You don't have to worry about purifying water. Okay, so that's salt water will make me thirsty, but luckily I'm next to a river, and rivers have fresh water. Usually, if they don't run through a salt cave or something. Maybe, I'm not a geologist. I'll get some fish if I can as well. That will be a good meal this evening. fish or two, if I can catch it. Come on. Swimming against river is so difficult. There we go, I got one. Maybe another one. Can I get it? Don't swim away. Come back, come back. We'll jump with the river. There we go. Two fish. Should make me well fed. Wonderful evening. It's not as dark as I remembered it. Maybe the latest Terrafirmagreg update has made it lighter in the night. Or this is an alpha version, as I mentioned earlier. Maybe they've just not added it in yet. Oh, and a hearty fire. Wonderful. I'll cook my fish here while I'm waiting. So next step, make tools. I don't have so not desperate to get them yet. Cook any cooked food like that. Yes, perfect. Soups. For crafting a pot and some bowls out of clay, you'll be able to create some soups. Soups are one of the first and easiest ways to create more complex meals. Unlike eating plain ingredients, these contain much more saturation and let you consume multiple nutrients at once. I don't have a pot yet. I guess it's made out of clay, ceramics. Somewhere down here. Clay products, yeah, here. Pot. I think I'll make a pit kill now. A pit like this. Now I have a small pit here. And I should be able to make some clay things and then put them in here. Turn it on and get some clay items. But I'll need to think of what I should prioritize first. To get a saw, I need what's it called? Metals for it. I don't have metals yet. Make a vessel. Use like a bundle, carry around several items in one slot. That seems handy. Not so easy not so hard to create either, like this. And then I have a vessel. Yeah, like that. Pressing B places it in the hole. Now let's see what more I could get. I created a vessel. Do I have to check it? Maybe it's a burned vessel. Okay. Saw mold. Ceramic jug. Create fluid container. I don't think I need. Can you make chemicals in this game that gives happy feelings? Fikatten asks. I'm not sure. What funny feelings are you specifying? I know there's like insane, what's it called? Complexity later on in the game. With computers and assembly lines and fusion reactor. I look forward to working with that. And I don't know if there's chemicals that make you get happy feelings. Could you elaborate? Let's see. Extreme voltage. We have circuits and stuff. Distillation. You can get gasoline. High octane gasoline, acetone. Multi-block cracking. fuel distillation, air distillation, organic distillation, superconductors. This is very complex. The one Mr. White knows how to cook. I'm afraid to search this. Amethyst, you mean? Methanol. You can make that. That's a type of alcohol. Methane gas, chloromethane, methyl acetate, tetranitromethane, dimethylamine, dimethylhydrazine, dimethyldichlorosilane, methanol, dimethylbenzene. Yeah, of course, amethyst. No, if you mean methanol, that's you can make methanol. That's a type of alcohol. Not a good one to drink though, unlike ethanol, the one commonly consumed by us humans. My fish ready? Yes, it is. We'll get a piece of fish to eat. Yum. Okay, but anyways, back from the space age, voltaic age to oh no, my game froze. Low voltage. This is a lot to work now. Anyways, Stone Age. So I wanted to make a ceramic something. I'll make a jug. I'll make a jug. I know it should be useful later on when smelting materials, metals and similar. I'll make it like this. I think I want 2 of them actually. Okay. Well, I'll place it in the hole. What more can I make? I can make myself a... What tool is important to have in the beginning? Pickaxe feels important, but I don't know how I'll be able to get materials. I know in this game that it's very difficult to make mines. It's not like digging a hole in the ground and jumping down and mining. It's more complicated, like that you have to put up supports and all that in between. I think I'll make an axe. That's probably my safest bet. My most safe bet. So like this, okay. Well, actually, I know there's a storage item, a large vessel. I want that. Oh. As well as an axe. Large vessel will allow me to store items, because I don't have a crafting table, and I cannot make one with my log. Oh, what's that? Wattle. What does this do? Building block, decoration block. Allows space to move through it. 4 sticks required to weave wattle. Interesting. Oh well. I know this vessel is too large to fit in this hole, so I'll put my exit here and make another hole for my large vessel. Like this. And now it's time to turn them on to make some fires. It's straw to put them. I need to put straw in the hole. Some more straw to fill the other hole. That's necessary. And fill them with logs that can be used to turn it on fire. This is how you make a primitive pit kiln if you're stranded in wild and want to survive, make primitive tools. That likely won't happen, so this is actually not useful information. Maybe if you travel back in time through primitive ages and you want to teach humans how to make tools, you're showing them this. But this will take some time. 7 minutes. Meanwhile, I want to look for some metals. I know metals can be found underground, just laying around in places. Cobalite, like this. Cobalt. Is this cobalt? I think this is cobalt. CO. Hazardous. Arsenic. Caused by inhalation. I should not eat this. But this is a powder I probably can smelt. Oh no, I'm getting poisoned. Okay. It's not a good idea to hold arsenic in your hands. Especially arsenic powder. I'll leave that be. I want to die. I'm starving. Getting hunger. Cassiterite. Oxygen and what's that? SN. Tin. So this is tin. Tin ore, you could say. I wonder if tin is used in making bronze, I know. But I wonder if tin tools are useful by themselves. 160 millibuckets of tin. I think I need 100 millibuckets to make a tool. So I'll find 100 millibuckets of tin. Hopefully I'll find some copper so I can make bronze. Bronze is a much better material. But a good one. Have that. It's stronger than both tin and copper, I believe. Asbestos. Okay, I should not touch that. If I can't touch arsenic, I should not touch asbestos. What's garnet sand? Aluminium, iron. What's that? Si, oxygen. It's very dense with materials. Nothing I can use now, I don't think. Throw it down on the ground. More asbestos. I have settled in a very toxic area. Diatomite. Why am I still hungry? Is it because of the arsenic I touched? Hey, look at my stats. Here's my nutritional stats. Temperature stats. Calendar day, it's 2nd of June. And, no. What's this? Oh, cobaltite again. Penlanditite. Looks like gold. Nickel. Can I make tools with this? I don't know. It's not toxic, at least I'll keep it. Where can I find copper? I should be able to sift things from the bottom of the ocean. I mean river. My previous experience, I remember I could pick up gravel and use a sift or whatever it's called to get some materials out of it. Hopefully it's the same here now. God, I'm still hungry. I need to get some more food. I ate my last fish. I have to hunt some more. It's not so hard. Just using my spear fishing. There we are. Fish, come here. Don't be afraid, I'm just going to eat you. Do we have a raw fish? Rainbow trout. Okay, come on, more fish. Let me eat you. Come on, be small. Be small and avoid me. There we go, another fish. No. I lost it. Probably went down the river. I won't be able to catch it if it did. Okay, I'm wet now. What's this? Native gold deposit. I'm not in the need of gold right now. My screen is turning grey because I'm so hungry. I don't want to eat raw grain. Raw wheat. I want to eat real food. I have to make some bread if I want to make a sustainable food source. But for now it's fish. That's on the menu. My fire's out. Oh, my fish. I have a cooked trout here. But I'll make my other trout as well. And it's on. Cooked lake trout. Wonderful. So, what should I do? I need copper, I believe. Metallic saw. I need copper to make ores. I need 144 millibuckets of ore of your desired metal in a vessel. Can I make tin tools? Yep, that's the question. Because I have cassiterite here, which consists of mostly tin. I can mill it to a powder. Which, I don't know if there's benefits to having a powder. But I should also be able to make it to liquid tin. I can make tin ingots. I can make bronze with it. But I'm unsure if I can make tools. I don't think so. No, I can't. I need bronze. So I need copper. That's my first priority. Getting copper. Finding copper. What happened to my hut? My hut burned down. I only have half a hut now. Oh well. A large vessel is finished. I've put some unnecessary things inside of it. Should actually prioritize my inventory management here. Put actually useful things inside. Like my cassiterite and like stone heads. But I have a few things now, like a vessel, a ceramic jug. What do you do with your large vessel? Did I think I mixed my vessels up. That shouldn't matter too much. Anyways, I have ceramic jugs I can fill with water. So I always have some water with me. In case of an emergency or similar. My fish is ready to be eaten. Okay. Next priority. Find some copper. So it should be... I can either find it on the ground setting or from the bottom of the floor. Here, an empty pan. Is this what I'm looking for? I think it is. An empty pan. With an empty pan, I can sift gravel things, gravel ores that can have copper, for example. I'll look down this river to see if I find some fine copper or some other good metal. So far, nothing found, unfortunately. More fish. I need fish. Oh, copper. Found some. That's very useful. I found 4 that can be sifted with a pan. Sluice or a pan? I'll wait until I have a pan and make it manually. Also some fish. Three lake trout. Should be a hearty meal. I should probably prioritize getting one of these pots so I can cook the soups. That's probably more nutritious than eating just fish like this. What's this? Is this copper? Cassiterite. Nope, not interested in that necessarily. Hematite. This looks like copper. Iron. Iron is not useful right now. Might be later. Limonite. Iron as well. Hematite. Tools made of just raw iron are actually not that good. Cast iron is, if I believe correctly, not so good of a material. Steel is though, but I very much don't believe I have good enough things to make steel yet. Need some very advanced forge for that. Go with that. Iron oxide. Or silver. Copper doesn't feel this rare. I mean, it doesn't feel like copper, it's just rare in real life. Copper is, I think, iron is one of the most rare, common materials there is. You can find iron in almost everything, like rocks. No, I believe most rocks actually have a bit of iron in them. Most of our crust is iron, which makes it a super material when you need a lot of it to get a material. Oh, I'm too hungry to sprint. I think I might get back to a base and make some food. Cook my raw fish, and I need to make bread. I need to figure out how to make that, because it would be a much more reliable food source than fish, because then I need to go down and fish all the time. And it should have a more longer sustainability life, or what you call it. It should sustain a lot longer without rotting. Because in this game, food can rot. This expires on the 2nd of July in 7 days. My fish only lasts 7 days. when I have it in open. But bread, I mean flour, I know can last months if stored correctly. Probably the same with, grains as well. I can actually see. I put my grain in storage. But the grain should last very long, making it very reliable food source. Bread expires rather quickly though, but that's because it contains a lot of water compared with normal grain. Water is the thing that makes things spoil, especially bread. Fish don't spoil because of water. It's probably other bacteria in there as well. Pyrite. I'm learning so many new names of materials today. Pyrite. Okay. Do I have logs on me? Please tell me I have logs. I can't start a fire without logs. No, I don't. I have to cut some down. That's so far. I'm going to starve. It's inevitable. I have to plant some trees. I'll do that later. I'll plant some trees next to my base. So I don't have to walk so far to get some wood. A horse would be very useful in this. Or a mule or any other rideable animal. Still no copper. I was expecting at least some. Nothing at all. It says copper. No, cassiterite. What's that? A fox. If you don't hurt me, I won't hurt you. Let's leave it at that. Timber. Sticks, I won't be needing them. My screen is all grey now. I can almost see heaven. Okay, back to base. And what's this? Oh, ash. And let's start a fire. There we go. And put some rainbow trout in. I have very unbalanced nutritional values right now. Only consisting of protein. Could be worse. Could be like only grain. Vegetables. Is that really worse? I don't know. Anyways, now I have a lot of cooked fish. So I don't starve. Now let's find some copper. For once. First priority. I mean, one of my priorities. Getting copper. Making bronze. Getting tools. Advancing. Ooh, this looks like gold. Oh, wrong button. Native gold. Limonite. Did I pick this up already? Cast iron. I'm looking at the right thing. Yes, I am. Cast iron. More gold. I would be rich if I actually could smelt down the gold. Gold has a relatively large melting point, and I cannot melt it in a... Oh, native copper. I cannot melt gold in a kiln. But I found some copper. Great first step. It means I can make bronze. This won't be enough though. I need more. 1 copper. I wonder if it means that there's a like an vein of copper under this ground. I should mark it down, or if it's just random. Anyways, this should be enough to make at least a saw. Maybe more. And there's a lot of copper. I can make so much more than I saw. That was it, I believe. Great start. So I have 368 millibuckets. Can you build Sweden? I can build Sweden, but well, that will take a lot of time. Building an entire country of several thousands and thousands of square kilometers. I'll try. I'll try my best. 1 block at a time. I'd love to see you build Sweden. Thank you. I'd love to see it as well. Sweden is a beautiful country. Okay, now I have 464 millibuckets of copper. One-to-one scale. That's what I was talking about. Building a one-to-one scale of Sweden would take hours and hours and hours. And that would be thousands and thousands of kilometers, square kilometers. I don't know how big Sweden is in exact size, but I believe that's more than a human can build in a lifetime, even in a video game made in Sweden. So now I have, well, enough things to make myself some bronze. Of copper I have 10. And I have to mix it in a ratio of like 1 and 9. So like 1 copper, 1 tin, 9 copper. So if I click U on this, I can go to liquid copper. No, how do I look at needed? 450,295 square kilometers. That's a lot of. That's a big country. Did you know that a problem with measuring countries is measuring coastlines? Because a coastline can be like unlimited. I mean, borders, coastlines to borders, something like that. But a border can be measured in an unlimited accuracy, making the border unlimited in the size, even though it's the same size. Because the closer you get to, the more accurate you get with measuring a coast, the bigger it gets in like meters or measuring units. Okay. Anyways, let's use the use of making copper. I can make sterling silver, rose gold, red alloy, liquid brass, liquid bronze, black bronze, liquid bismuth bronze. I don't have bismuth, so I cannot make bismuth bronze. I have found silver and I've found gold. So I can make black bronze, but I don't know if I have enough temperature to melt it. These pit kilns I've made probably only go up to a few hundred degrees Celsius. That's, well, a few hundred plus 273 Kelvin. But I'll just make normal bronze. Okay, so the ratio, what's the ratio I have to be looking at? So it's like 9 to 1. So for every 9 millibuckets of copper I have to 1 millibucket of tin. Zinc. Let's lose basalt. Do I have any tin? Here's my tin. So 16 millibuckets. Is this the same? It's the same. So this is essentially, well, not this. What am I doing? This is one tool worth of copper. So to total of 9 ores to make one tool, to cast one tool. But am I out of tin? I thought I had more tin. Copper, tin. Do I only have 1 tin? Did I put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay. So I'll try to be methodical at this. So I have 3 pieces of tin and 24 pieces of copper. Should be enough to make 3 tools. So I'll put them in this vessel. Now the question is what tool I should make. Toxic Turkey, are you in the chat? Do you want to give me advice on what tool I should make? There's a lot to choose between. Saw, pickaxe. I think saw is something I need to prioritize. I'll get one of those. For sure. How do I make a saw mold? Okay. That's so difficult. There you go, saw mold. That's one big step to go further. Weather, body temperature. You get hides, wool clothes. Need to find sheep for that. Haven't found that yet. Water bucket. I make a saw for sure. I have a question now. How do I make bread? That was one of my priorities earlier. Probably says here somewhere how to make bread. Preservation tree. Refrigerator. Vegetables can be brined or pickled. Meats can be pickled and brined before they're cooked. Knife and grains. Thatch and loose pieces of grain. But how do I make bread? So tell me somewhere. Will you use loose pieces of grain to make bread? I could just use not enough items. I mean, I don't know what this is. Is this just enough items? I don't know. Bread. How do I make simple bread? I'm guessing I can't make maize brew. I mean, like barley bread or normal bread. I probably need flour for that. I mean, yeast for that. Yeah, yeast. I can make flatbread. Need wheat flour and a liquid, just like water. I'm assuming, yeah, water. You mix it and create when I get machines. That's a bit out of my scope right now. But I need flour, and I can mill grain to flour. Need stone to get a hand stone. I need a pickaxe. That's what it's telling me. A pickaxe head. Or can I make a stone pickaxe? I don't believe I can. No. So I'll make a bronze pickaxe. Need a mold for that. Not so difficult to make, fortunately. Bam. A pickaxe mold head. And what other tools could be useful? The saw, pickaxe, and I'll make a hammer, I guess. It could be useful in maybe forging metals. Probably. But now I have this ready. Let's fill it with straw and light it on fire. Need a fire starter first, like this. Bam. And 8 minutes till that's ready. Meanwhile, I'll go get some water down this river. I'll rebuild my house. But ugly when it's broken. I think my pit kiln is on fire. Not so smart putting your thatch house next to an open fire, I must admit. It's quite nice looking for being a primitive hut. Make a bed, possibly. Geology, wild fruits, flowers, pit kiln, primitive alloys, anvils, building materials, food, water, ores, Is there a bed category anywhere? Can I search? No. Another Thermalife, water flasks. Feels like it should be getting started. Play up here. Place to sleep. Thatch bed. Kills at shit your spawn, but don't sleep. Well, that makes it useless. I am playing hardcore, so I cannot respawn. And I get large hides from animals like cows and bears. I don't think I dare fight a bear just yet. It would absolutely destroy me in a fight. Well, building materials: thatch, mud bricks, wattle daub, clay, and blocks. Well, I'm looking forward to incorporating create mod in this. It would probably be a great addition to a realistic mod pack like Terrafirmagreg. Glass bottles. Like my path outside, a bit nicer looking. Break like all nice and fine. Oh, my spade broke. Oh, now this looks inhabited. Close this. Quad planter. Bricks and compost. I don't think I want to make that yet. But I think I'll start farming. I have some wheat seeds. And as I mentioned earlier, I believe wheat could be a very useful source of food. I'll nap a hoe head. Like that. 2 of them. Very useful. And put them with some sticks. And with some hose. If I remember correctly in this mod, you don't actually need watching 2 crops going together. Well, depending on the crop type. Hydration 38%. How much hydration does my wheat need to grow? Oh, it's good. It doesn't need more hydration than this. It's not fertilized or anything. Don't have any fertilizers or potassium, nitrates, carbonates, whatever it's called that you use in fertilizers or lime. But I saw some bone over here. You make bone meal like in vanilla Minecraft. Oh yeah, here. Rotten flesh, I don't think I can use this for anything. Compressor, brew some biomass. Won't be able to brew biomass for a while. That's way out of my current scope. But this bone... Did I find bone? Was there no bone? It looked like there should be bone. No, there's no bone. I was wrong. There's a horse. Can I tame this? Can I make a saddle? I think I probably need leather for that. Yeah, leather. It's not that difficult actually. I just need one leather. Can be small leather too. And I don't have to kill a big animal, but I need a barrel. Pull this talon. I'll find that. I have a spear. I could probably kill a small animal right now. Bunny, rabbit, fox maybe. According to the map, there's something right here. I don't see it yet. Is it that thing? No, it's down here. Right here in front of me, there's something. Oh, there, a frog. It can possibly can't have leather. I'm sorry. No, it did not. It had bone. I'll probably make bone meal. Hopefully. I'm sorry, frog. That wasn't on purpose. I mean, it was on purpose, but I thought you would drop some leather that I could use. Should be an animal right here. Probably underground. So another frog. I don't want to kill it. Oh, and I know that they don't drop anything of use. I don't hunt for sport. That's raw frog legs. Probably eat it for some quick nutrition. Need to cook it first, of course. What's that? A pig. It's a baby pig. Dead, possibly. Oh, it follows me. Can I domesticate pigs? Where's your mother? It's a boar. Boars are danger in real life, but don't dare approaching it. This deer, this has to drop some, at least medium leather. Yes, it did. Let's pick that up. Oh, I forgot my things are burning probably. I mean, they're not burning. I mean, my pit kiln is ready. I can only use my metals when they're hot. I have to go back. Eat some beets. Oh, they give some quite a lot of hunger, being raw beets. Raw beets are probably not that dangerous to eat compared to raw chicken, for example. It's finished. Is it still hot? Solid. Oh, it was too late. Okay, I have to put another fire on. Thunder. It's bad weather nearing. Planting trees, I don't have to go so far to get wood. Make myself a little forest. Here's the rain. It's a thunderstorm. Well, time will tell. So I don't have 4 logs, that I don't think that's enough to start a fire. There's some thatch. Easy to get. Oh, that was this. It's raining really based on the location. Why can't I? I'm trying to set a fire. I want to say solid wood, I know. I want to put straw and make a stone. Why can't I? Is it wood first? No? Oh, it's because this block is not a real dirt block. Move this one step. Like that, and then straw inside. And my logs. I need to get 4 more. First of all, I want to look if I can fertilize these plants. Good temperature, good hydration. Can I make bone meal? Need mortars for that. Or bone. I mean, knife. I don't have a knife, yet I can make one real quick. Make some bone and... No, that's a bone needle. I did not look at what I was making. I need a mortar to make one. To make a mortar I need raw rock, an ingot, and a chisel. I have neither of those. But I have lots of needles now. Well, I won't need them, any of these. I'll throw them out. Okay, but I have rawhide, so I can make a saddle when I eventually get a barrel. Now I'll first of all I need to drink water. And I need to get some wood. I only have 1 use left on my axe, so let's get it for something good. Hold on. Okay. 20 saplings from 1 tree. That feels very overkill. Wait. I want to look at something first. What will happen? What can I use this for? I can put it in a log boiler. Brewing to get biomass, a compressor. No, there's nothing I can use that one for right now except for planting trees. Which I have been doing at my base. snow for a while. No, for a while, that was a lie. I just started planting things anyways. I've been doing it for a while. Probably not correct to say. Okay, anyways, now I should be able to set my pit kill. And my fire starter. Let's hope this rain doesn't put it out directly. Should have paid more attention when I started this fire. So I could have came back and used the materials. The molten bronze, which I will use to make a pickaxe, a hammer, and an axe. My next step now is probably to make bread. Bread is one of the... It's a good food source. I believe bread is the thing that brought humanity into, what should I call it, the age of settling, start of civilization. It's because of bread. Bread allowed for a surplus of food, and a surplus of food allowed for other things a human could do than hunting and gathering food our entire life. Out of fish, it seems like. I don't have anything in my pot. I think this it beets. I can put them in a pot. A soup pot. Make some soup. That should be my prepared mix. Getting a pot, getting some soup, getting some beet soup. Doesn't that sound lovely? Okay, these are growing. Yield multiplier 1. Why do they have a yield multiplier but not this one? With the same amount of nutrition. This one has more hydration, but that shouldn't matter so much. Oh well. I'm to Kermit too, adventure out right now. I'll stay here at my base and just wait for this to go out. Still have some molten bronze. I can make myself some bronze tools. I could fish meanwhile. This fish actually want to hit them with prey. Can I hit them with my spear? No. Well, that could have worked, but I missed. Oh, come back here. Here we go. Oh. Fish went down the river. I'll go to catch it for a million years. Come back, come back. Okay, stuck. Spear fishing. Primitive way of killing fish, but it works. That's all that matters. Okay, another lake trout. More fish down here. I can. So. There we go. Successful fishing trip. Need a few fish I could pick up on my fire pit here with my newly achieved logs, chestnut logs. I probably shouldn't waste so many logs that I am. Only have down for a few seconds. quite hard right now. Probably making my bit rate horribly. Nice. Soon I should be able to make myself some bronze tools in a short moment. Just have to prioritize my inventory. Throw out the things I don't need, like rocks. Yeah, that should do it. I have space to mold things now. Yeah. So hammer, pickaxe, saw. "27 seconds remaining." Ouch. What? Fortunately, I have a roof above my head. Don't need to worry about water. And there my thing is ready. Ouch. It's too hot. Okay, now. Oh, never mind. See what to pick up. No, I cannot pick it up yet. This is so realistic that you can't even hold a vessel that's many hundreds of Celsius warm. Ouch. It really doesn't like me picking it up. I'm burning it myself. Oh. Soon I won't be able to move it. Oh, I'm burning. It's solid now. How do I... That's concerning. How do I mold with this if I can't pick it up? That was so low. Now it's solidified. Which are allies. Okay, casting. If I want to cast, does it tell me if I need something special to hold it? Or 100 millibuckets of the metal. Mold, small vessel, different types of pit kiln. Interesting. Tell me what to do if I want to cast it. I need some tongs, whatever they called, to hold it. Wooden tongs. Probably need wooden tongs. Well, that means that I have to let this thing for another 8 minutes. At least I know I should be able to use a tong. So you actually do it in real life. You cannot, if you can't hold it with your hands, you hold a tong. Wear an offhand to avoid bad effects. Yeah, as I assumed. And the bad effects are probably being burnt. Okay, I have a pair of wooden tongs. Now we'll just need to wait for another 8 minutes. What can I do then? I should have put something else there in the kiln as well, with the vessel. So I could be productive at the same time. My inventory is almost filled. I cannot do anything to store anything of my items. Okay, I can carry the backpack somehow. I need leather. I have leather, but not cured leather. And I need a bucket for that. A bucket with 10. I don't have a bucket. I mean barrel. I need a barrel. I don't have a barrel. So that's my biggest problem right now. To get a barrel I need planks, and to get planks I need a saw. And to get a saw I need bronze, which is currently burning. So, what else can I do in the meantime? Preparations. To beneath this very, very hostile environment, it would be very deep underground. It's warm. That doesn't not a priority right now. Immersive aircraft. I can make planes. Airship, warship, biplane, scarlet biplane, economy plane, steam. That's far from my current step right now. Permassive. About boats and traversing large bodies of water. Sea warfare. Entity boats. Make a kayak. I don't need boats right now, but it's interesting to see that I can make a canoe, a rowboat, a sloop. A good step to a way to, well, plan for the future, I guess. A loom to make cloth, silk cloth, wool cloth, pineapple leather, burlap cloth to make a bed. I don't have a loom, so that's a far off right now. Camera. What else? Well, it's a Stone Age, I guess. Getting copper. No, my game was paused when I was in the menu. Of course it was. I was looking in my inventory to pass some time, but of course it's paused when I looked there, so wasn't getting much progress. I guess I'll plant some beets. I got some beet seeds. I wonder if they need hydration or they manage without water. I think they should do. Beets don't feel like plants that are so needy. I'll go see if I can forage some other plants very quickly before my pot is finished melting. There's the horse. Oh, are these even more beets? Yes, they are. Get a whole beet farm. Nothing. I don't see anything else, and no, there's something over there. I see. Looks like some kind of rain. Hopefully it's wheat. That will just enhance my collection of wheat right now. Barley would also be good. It's barley. I don't know the real difference between wheat and barley. To me, they're almost the same looking. Wheat, of course, I know how it tastes because it's in bread. I don't know the consistency of barley necessarily. Oh, garlic. Nice to have. Could probably make some nice meal with it. I'll get them planted. Barley next to my wheat and my beets next to my beets. Like this, and then my barley right over here. Barley seeds. Yeah. Nice little farm. Why do I keep storing my flowers? I don't need them. Straw. Barley. It's a rat. Come back here. Can't see your name. Rat, it's a rat. I already have rats. It hasn't even gone that long of time. And my settlement is already infested with rats. Wherever humans go, so go the same place go rats. It's been so in the entire history of human civilization. I'll get him. Don't worry. No rat should be in my civilization. He sees me, doesn't he? I can't see him, it's too much grass. I don't want any deceased filled animals in my place. Oh. Can't see him in this grass. Oh well. Rat dead. Okay. Just 30 seconds left on this, and we have tools. Crazy that we had rats before we had tools. Hammerhead. Oh, wait, I need to fill this. And sawhead. And a pickaxe head. Apparently, I also have apparently also had an axe head, and there my tongs broke. I'm dying, I'm dying. Please no, no. Oh god. I can't believe I almost died because I had bad tongs. Whoa, that was almost a life-ending scenario. Remember, kids, when dealing with hot metals, use proper materials to not kill yourself. Oh boy, scary, real scary. I probably need some water next to my working place so I can jump in it when I'm starving. I mean, burning. Okay. Are these cool down? Still cool. Seems to be cool down. Yes. Yeah, they are. So I have a saw blade. Make a bronze saw head. And use a stick to make a bronze saw. It's a good step. What's my favorite body part? The cotton. That's a really hard question. Probably my brain. Without my brain, I couldn't think. So would that be my head? That's my answer. My favorite body part is the head. You always come with interesting questions, Fikaten. Okay, but now I have bronze hammer as well. I'm not sure what I can do with it so far, but first of all, I want to make myself a chest. I have so many items that I just have in my inventory and laying around. Your favorite body parts is your feet because you can't stand without them. You had a possibility to make a very good joke there, the one I just made. Missed opportunity there. You can't stand without your feet. But yeah, feet are important. Well, I would argue you can stand without feet, with just legs, and like prosthetic feet or legs or something. But you can't have a prosthetic brain. Try living without that. Probably very, very difficult, I'd argue. Okay, and an egg. What am I doing now? Yeah, I'm making planks. Feet also smell good. If you smelt my feet, you would disagree. Okay, and these logs should allow me to make planks, I believe. How do I make planks? Look at my quests. Combine new saw with the log in your crafting grid. Saw. Yeah, planks. Hickory planks. Hickory lumber. Works actually. You talk to people who don't have brains. In a way, I agree with you on that statement. Well, that wasn't a statement, it was informative, but I still I agree with you. Okay then. Need a copper. What I don't need ash. I'll make some hickory planks. I think I should be able to make a crafting table now, actually. Yes, no, that's a piece of log. How do I make a crafting table? Oh, I probably need 4 planks. Like in regular Minecraft. And bam, a hickory workbench. And let's see, how do I make a chest? It's just like a normal Minecraft. No lumber. That's much easier than I was expecting. But that's good. So I'll put logs like this. And I have myself a double chest with the same amount of inventory space as a single chest in normal Minecraft. Anyways, that's a good way to store all my items. I'll take out items out of my pot. I mean vessel. The vessel can store perishables and make them last longer. As you can see, this goes out on February 3rd when it's closed, but October 4th this year if it's open. So I'll store everything there, and look at that. I have a chest. That's a great start. Here it's start. It has been 2 hours and I've only started. I have completed this quest. I'll make some more planks so I can complete it entirely. Is it completed? No. Any item? Any planks? I have planks. No, now I have planks. Okay, so I have a workbench. Mining preparations. Oh lord. Brainworm. A pro pick. A prospecting pickaxe. And a pickaxe together with supports, and I can make a mine. Wooden crate. This looks advanced. Cast iron. I don't even have a anvil yet. But a barrel and leather. I think hands are pretty useful. I agree, hands are very useful. That's a what you call it, a distinguishing feature of humans, that we are good at using our hands to make tools and such. Like in this video game. Like how I have made fine tools and used my in-game hands, my blocky in-game hands, to make a fine little settlement here. Ain't that right? Okay, but anyways, next step. Make a barrel. Is it like a normal barrel? Yes, it is. Yes, it was this kind of barrel. I want to place it upright. I can fill it with liquids. Like this. And to make leather, I needed a raw leather, which I have prepared. Hide. I'm gonna prepare it. I have raw hide. You can soak it. And it's very handy. Let's see how I prepared this. Leather making. First you have to soak them. Scrape them. Then prepare them. God, that's a long process. Okay, but them in lime water. You have to fill this water with, was it 400 millibuckets? When is the Svensken 7676 SMP opening? When I have 1 billion subscribers. How to make lime water? I need sand or something similar. No, wait. What did I do? Lime water. I need to mix lime or flux. Lime. How do I get lime? Burn flux. And what's flux? I get it from shellfish, stones, chalk, dolomite or chalk, or marble, or limestone. Do you prefer peeing in the toilet, urinal, or sink? You guys are asking very odd questions, but I prefer peeing in the toilet. Thank you very much. I've actually never used a urinal. Garlic can go in here. Yeah. So, I need water. I asked the question how many millibuckets I needed, but I did not look at how many millibuckets. 400 millibuckets. I'll take my vessel and fill up with 400 millibuckets of water into my barrel. There we go, and then I need limestone. So this map, does it tell me what blocks are everywhere? No, doesn't seem like it. Limestone is kind of a light color stone, and this is kind of white or a bright color stone. So I hope this is dolomite or limestone. It would be very convenient if it was. Then I don't have to venture so far to get to my needed materials to get the saddle. Conglomerate. What do they sell? Bones? That wasn't limestone, unfortunately. Is this limestone? Ardent phyllite. Oh. This might be hard. This could be... No, this looks like the same material. This could be limestone. Or normal stone. Oh well. Not much good here. Really. What's your preferred peeing position? Sitting. Even though I am a male, a man, I don't stand up because I feel that's very disrespectful for the people that do sit when they use the toilet. You might argue against me, but that's my opinion. Oh, lime. It would be very difficult to find limestone. I don't know if I should focus on getting leather this quickly. Wait a second. Lime water. Sand. Sand shouldn't be that hard to. No, wait. That was how to make mortar. I wanted to get limestone recipe. Lime. Flux. Limestone, travertine, marble, chalk, dolomite. I'll try to find these westward them. I think you should open Team 7676 and make a music video and start boxing. I'm not like Logan Paul. Oh, wait, is it Jake Paul? I always mix them two up. They're twins after all. I don't like sitting down, it takes too much time. It takes almost no more time than standing up. Well, it does take more time, but sometimes being respectful is worth that much time it takes to sit down and stand up after using the toilet. It's a deep cave. Wouldn't want to fall down there. Please tell me there's at least limestone here. I hope this is limestone. Please tell me this is limestone. Please be limestone. Blackite. That's a weird name of. That's a weird way to name something limestone. I swear. This has to be limestone. That's so bright compared to all the other rocks. I'm going to risk it to go there and look at it, look if it's limestone. Blackite. You feel uncomfortable sitting on the same place as someone else, touching the other person's bottom, to say. Well, sometimes you know that the door handle you touch when leaving the toilet, the bathroom, is probably has more germs than the toilet seat. And you touch that with your hands, and with your hands you touch your eyes. So, if you want to be more hygienic, you could stop touching door handles altogether. YouTube removed my comment about my favorite body part. Well, then it probably wasn't safe for YouTube's audience, the body parts you named. They can come up with 1 or 2 body parts that you could have named there. Okay, I need food. I don't have time to make this route, so my wheat is expiring really soon. I'll make it into grade eventually, but I'll use beets for the moment. I'll travel north to hopefully get some limestone. You touch more things than your eyes, if you know what I mean. Well, touch more things than your eyes. I mean, your mouth with your hands, because touching your eyes with dirty hands is probably the most unhygienic thing you can do. Well, touching your eyes, your mouth, or your nose are the most unhygienic places you can touch your dirty hands with, if you care about getting diseases. So, if you're putting your hands in your mouth, I would suggest you stop. If you want to avoid getting sick or catching someone else's butt diseases in your mouth. I hate having butt disease. I really hope this is limestone. Otherwise I have traveled this far for nothing. Shirt. a very humorous comment that was blocked. That was sad. I would have loved to hear what your comment was. But I unfortunately don't control YouTube's censoring. I have to store limestone here, so I see what I need for it. Recipe, store it on the left, and flux. Loose chalk. Okay, so this is not anything I can use. But over there, if you look at the map, the white rock. That white rock could possibly be limestone or marble. Any of those two would be very useful. Very good to have. Or here, or there. I'll go north. I won't have to traverse any heavy, massive terrain or climb a mountain to get it. I really hope that's limestone. Do you prefer socks or shoes? What kind of question is that? Of course I prefer both at the same time. Or is that an invalid question? Quartzite. This is not what I want. If I wanted to make glass, I'd use this. Is this all quartzite? Please. Quartzite. Of course, site it is. Is there no limestone or dolomite? This is probably all. You can only have one of socks and shoes. If I'll go out, I'll pick shoes. If I'll stay inside, I'll have socks. As simple as that. Walking on outside with only socks on would hurt. Having only shoes is better than walking barefoot. Oh, I'm 30. I have to drink some water. Okay. My quest for limestone continues. Cobblestone lichen. Please don't be quartzite, it's quartzite. Who could have believed that getting one type of stone was just difficult? If I open my tap at home and get some water from there, I have lots of limestone in that. No effort needed. I need to explore that house up here, this building. Is a ruin. Probably have some interesting stuff inside it. Some loot, possibly. What's my favorite mineral? Minerals. That's a difficult question. if you... I don't even know what the definition of a mineral is. Is gold a mineral? Is silver a mineral? I know like iron is a mineral, magnesium. Those are contents those are minerals that are often abundant in like foods. Not what mineral I like. Well, if it's in usability, I'd say it's iron. Iron is not only something that is probably good for your health. I don't know the specifics of what it does for your health, but I know that iron is used in a lot of industrial machinery and industrial processes, materials, steel, that has built our entire societies, you know. So I'll probably say it's iron. But that can be argued. You could also say that, like, copper for being one of the first minerals that that humans have harnessed the power of, is an important material because, well, it allowed humans to begin civilization. Or you could say the same with tin in that way, because tin and copper allowed for bronze. My brother-in-law Hank loves minerals. He eats minerals. I don't think that's canon in the popular show Breaking Bad, where you meet Hank Schrader with those minerals, not rocks. There's a difference in those two. What are your favorite minerals? Is it lithium? Since I am a chemist teacher in a school, I'll give him fun facts. You like eating big fat rocks. I was expecting you to say something else there. You scared me a bit. In my family-friendly chat. I haven't found any limestone yet. I've still been searching so hard for it. A lot of mollusk, shellfish, clam, skute, mussel, sea open, limestone. Do I have to be near the ocean to find limestone? It could be hard, since the ocean is probably miles that way. And I don't have a boat. Why does the world have to be so difficult? Supply carts? Whoa. Press gear. How many pennies could you fit in your pantaloons if you were to commit grand theft on a bank? Pennies? If you were to rob a bank, which I recommend you shouldn't do, pennies would be the worst choice of currency to pick, because they're quite literally worthless when it comes to their weight. But I think you'd be able to... How much does penny weigh? You could probably have 2,000 pennies in your pantaloons. Who is Risk and why does it scare you? I don't know. Risk scares me too. But guys, have you seen any limestone anywhere near here? I've been running for miles. Kilometers. I want a horse, but to get a horse I need leather. To get leather I need limestone. And to get limestone I need to run a lot, and to run a lot It could be easier if I had a horse. Now I'm going to my asbestos field. Look, here I have asbestos. Asbestos everywhere. And over here, there's somewhere here is arsenic. Here's arsenic. Oh, that's cobaltite. Oh, there's arsenic somewhere here. Andolite. Cobalt. Cobaltite. Cobaltite. No, there's no. My stone is limed. I don't think I want your limestone. I want some limestone. You see this? That's natural generation. I did not do that. Oh, this journey is longer than I had hoped. Could I use sand? I don't remember. No, I cannot use sand. Limestone? Oh, limestone. Where can I find you? There's a book here that tells me the geology of the world. Rock layers. That is a good body part, not the best though. Oh. Is that the body part you wanted to say but were blocked? Or was that Fikaten that said that? Metaphoric rocks, metamorphic rocks, limestone, marble. Marble forms under limestone, dolomite, and chalk. The top layer of rock on a continent will be either igneous or extrusive or sedimentary. Underneath the sedimentary rock will be metamorphosed forms of rock above. So there's marble under those rocks, but I haven't found those rocks yet. I haven't. Oh, this is so frustrating. Not finding any of these. I have these rocks that I need to continue my journey. Well, it's not actually that I need to find these rocks. I just want to find these rocks. Limestone. No, nowhere to be. This is a green rock. Could be limestone. Hopefully it is. I could also just look at the ground to see if I see any like limestone rocks. But they seem to be the same as the ground they're on. If you get to see one person's feet, who would it be? Well, I don't want to see the feet of another person. So I'll say my own feet. So I know they're still there when I look down. Imagine if they were gone. Wouldn't want to know that. I wouldn't want to not know that my feet are still where they should be, on my feet. Okay, but my stream goal now, find limestone. That's my final goal. Find limestone, or the equivalent, dolomite or marble. Here's the ocean, or a big lake. Looks like the ocean though. It is. I think this is a shore. I reached the ocean, but still no limestone. Your feet is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. My feet. What's this? Hardened gabbro. Spring water. It's probably very tasty. Very nutritious. I can think of a few good answers. Well, I cannot. Should I just look in the ocean floor if I can find like mussels or crayfish? That could be a good idea. Or conglomerate. What kind of a company is that? When I edit this down later, this will just be a small part of this entire stream. Looking for limestone. But it will be explained as a big part, a life-changing part. As if everything happened here. This is when I met new adventures. I took the ring to Mordor. I threw it into the volcano and destroyed it. And I defeated the armies of Mordor and become the king of Gondor and Rohan. I became the king of Arnor and rescued all the men and took them to Valinor and freed all humanity. That will be my story. My final story. I wonder if there are sharks. Conglomerate. Oh! Perfect. I should be able to make flux now. With this shellfish. With my hammer, was it? Yes, it was. Flux. And with flux, I can put it in 500 ml buckets of lime water. 500 ml buckets of water and get 500 ml buckets of lime water. What is the most valuable trait in a partner? Reliability. I like my partners just like I like my engines. What's this? Is this a hollow shell? Can I crush this? No, I can't. I want at least one more shellfish, so I don't have to come back to the ocean. And there we have it. A shellfish. Okay, one more. Just one more. That should be enough. What's this? Mollusk. Oh, I can also make flux out of this. My partners also say chaga chaga. That's a weird comment. Okay, more flux and even more flux. Now I should be able to make myself some leather, and then eventually also tame a horse and ride a horse on with the saddle. I've already domesticated horses. I mean, I'm already planning on domesticating horses. Horses are a good steed to have. Helps with all the grunt work. I wonder if we can connect a plow on a horse, and plow a field. I can actually look if there is a plow. There's a plow. Then I have a plan. I'm going to make a massive field, a horse that plows my field for me, and then plant on my massive field and store what I get during winter, if I survive that long. And then during winter I have a big supply of food, and I'll never run out. This is a perfect mod if you play like a civilization kind of setup, where you have multiple players that you can have divided roles, like miners and farmers and blacksmiths and all the other things. That's what's that? Is it a cougar? Tiger? That's scary. $500,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. Who even is Jay-Z? I know he's a musician, but I don't know if I know any of his songs. I'm not a big music guy. If you told me, you could probably tell me a song and I'll know it, but I'm not a music person. So if I got the question, I would choose $500,000. Probably disappointment to you. You also like cougars. That's nice. Cougars are cats. There's big cats. And cats are nice animals. Small and well, how would you describe a cat? Independent. I think I'd take the dinner with Jay-Z so I can raise him up, get some under the table action, and then get even more money. You plan for the long run, I see. Well, you can plan however you want. Marry Jay-Z and plan to do horrible things with him. That's up to you. Oh, I have lime water. Play my medium rawhide, close it, and it becomes medium soaked hide in June 7th. And right now it's June 7th. So it becomes medium soaked in a few seconds. No. Minutes. Maybe that's evening time. Oh well. I think this is a perfect way to end this off for now. We got some good progress. We got some plants growing here. Small little thatch hut here. Chest, crafting table, barrel with hide and more storage. And we've only scratched the surface of this mod. Looking at, well, all this and all that's to come. Early automation, I look forward to Or the automation, maybe? Is that what I'm looking forward to? The create stuff. Yes, the create stuff. $500,000 or dinner with Tony Richardson. Tony Richardson, 100%. Tony Richardson här. Vill du veta hur mycket din bil är värd? Gå in på bil.se. För det på det pris snabbt. Enkelt. Oh well. I think this will do it for this stream. My first stream. Hopefully not last. I want to thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode or stream or whatever I do in the future. Sleep